Ask Andre, asking you, have you ever gotten to the point where you're ready to just cash it in because you've waited so long and you're just tired of waiting? Well, let me share with you some secrets on how to get past the long lines and the long waits and to be in the area where you're a priority, where you're preferred, and where you get select service. And it's not just the time, it's the grind to wait for your relationship to be in a good place, to wait for receiving a relationship that's healthy and one that you really want to pour into, where you get poured back into. There's so much more to having a priority, to being a priority, and to being in the right program. Let's start to unpack some of the reasons why you have to work so hard. The first is you're relying so much on yourself, on your own understanding, and you're not relying on a program that's already set up to make things easier for you. The first tip in getting ahead and getting the best service possible, the best outcomes possible, is to work God's full service program and not yours. For those of us who are believers, we need to be very clear about the fact that God is the one who invented man and woman. He invented relationships. He invented marriage. They're all for his purpose. But the question is, are we letting him lead it? Are we letting him be the one who drives our approach right from the beginning? Are we taking his full service program that will make things turn out to be a priority, where we get those preferences, where we get the things that we really want and need from a relationship? Otherwise, we're setting ourselves up for failure, for him to show us and humble us that we need to do it his way. And we all know the cliches, put God first, but do we even go about the selection process the way that God would have us go about it? Do we even look for the right criteria in a mate the way that God would have us do it? Do we even allow him to basically make the selection for us and to make it clear to us who aligns with us and our kingdom purpose and the other things that God makes as a priority and is essential to the right, healthy, God fully endorsed marriage? Do we seek him and say, God, we want to turn this over to you. Show me how to do this day by day. I don't want it my way. I want it your way. And that means there's going to be a different approach. That means there's going to be different requirements. That means there's going to be a different way of doing things than what we're currently probably doing. And it is going to require sacrifice, but it's going to be a healthy sacrifice. We all sacrifice anyway for relationships. When it's God's way, it's going to be healthy, but it's also going to require different priorities. And those aren't necessarily the priorities we make in searching for a. The most important part is when we do it his way, the kingdom way, we can have jubilee. We can have the greatest results. We can celebrate and we can have rest. So let me show you the way. Let me try to provide you with information. This is going to be a series. This is part 1. Please come back for part 2. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.